Hello. At the end of my first video, I asked the question, how many times can you buy the same record? Well, obviously the answer is as many times as you want to. So the real question is, why would you buy the same record many times? And of course it's because we're collectors. All around the world, during his lifetime and since his death, many different versions of Elvis's releases have appeared. Far too many for anyone to collect everything. So I decided to choose one single, and every time I saw a different version of it, to buy it. In 1970, Jean-Pierre Bouter and Claude François composed a song. Lyrics were added by Yves Desseka, and the song was called Parce que je t'aime mon enfant. Claude François then released a single of the song. Phil Coulter, a Northern Irish composer, and Bill Martin adapted and translated the lyrics into the song My Boy. This was then performed by the English actor Richard Harris at a 1971 song contest in Luxembourg. He then went on to record it and release a single. In August 1973, Elvis introduced the song into his live repertoire during his Las Vegas season. And on the 12th of December 1973, he recorded the song at the Stax Studios in Memphis. He recorded 3 takes, and the third one was chosen as the master. The album Good Times was released in March 1975, and the song was track 2 on side B. On the 1st of November 1974, the single was released in the UK, and would get to number 5 in the charts and stay on the charts for 13 weeks. So here is the UK orange label with a solid centre. It was also released with a knockout centre. I've yet to find one with the knockout still in place. At this time there was an oil crisis resulting in a shortage of vinyl for pressing records, and many releases were delayed by record companies. RCA subcontracted a company called Phonodisc in London to produce injection moulded versions of the record, and they look like this. So the whole disc is moulded in one go, and then the colour is applied afterwards. And they also did a version for jukeboxes. The other step that they took was to get RCA America to produce an export version. And these have a grey label. Now the sleeve is the standard UK RCA sleeve, except at the bottom here it's got printed in USA, so that's something to look out for. Now when the records were imported, every package had a single insert. Now this is an original. I never thought I would get one, but thanks to Dave of Rare Records in New York, I now have one to add. The American version of the single was released in January 1974 and got to number 20 in the Hot 100, but number 1 on the Contemporary Adult chart. So here we have the promo, and the American release in its picture sleeve, and it's on the tan label. Now all of Elvis's singles are also released on the Gold Standard series, which basically meant that every Elvis single was kept in production at all times. It was released again on the 50th anniversary label, and this disc is purple. In 1977, Lightning Records in the UK began acquiring licenses to re-release old singles, and this is My Boy with My Way on the B-side. And BMG began the collectibles label. So here is My Boy, and this one is on a greyish coloured disc. This is RCA Australia, and on the bottom of the sleeve here it does have printed in Sydney, Australia. This is Belgium. Next we have Canada. I don't have the correct sleeve, unfortunately. France. And of course, Parce que je t'aime mon enfant. Germany. Japan. And for anyone that hasn't seen Japanese singles, they come in an RCA Japan sleeve, and they have an insert on the back, the lyrics in English and Japanese. Anybody that gets interested in Japanese releases must search out this chap. Well worth watching. Portugal. Spain. And this is a promo disc. And this is the regular release. And finally, Yugoton Records, Yugoslavia. The company was based in Zagreb, Croatia, and appears to be the only country behind the Iron Curtain that was regularly releasing Elvis's latest discs. So there we have it. There are still more that I'm aware of. Brazil, Mexico, Netherlands, Uruguay, South Africa, and probably others. So I will keep looking and keep adding. So how many times would you buy the same record? My next video will be UK EPs. So till then, bye for now.